Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to Bus Simulator 18. Thank you for supporting this series. I'm really happy that you guys are liking it as well. So thank you for the comments as well. Thank you for the tips on how we can avoid being late. I have a couple of things I can try, and thank you for the tips on how we can earn more money faster. Some people have recommended buying the Citaro, lots of Citaros, because that's the cheapest bus. Only 120k compared with if you get like an Iveco, which is more than double the price, an Urbanway 12M. Yeah, so maybe that would be good, and then hire drivers to do the trips. That might be more than enough. That might actually work, huh? So fill all the routes with drivers. Actually, I think we can have more than one driver per route. So what do you think? What do you think about this? Can we, for example, get our biggest earner like this one, 20k, and assign all our drivers there? This one, 22k. If we assign all our drivers here, well, let's have like diminishing returns. Let's try that out, huh? Let's try that out. So let's see. This is 19k. Let's remove this guy because this is this was the last drive we did. We only earned 6k. Supposedly 26, but we hit a ghost passenger, well, a ghost civilian. I watched through the replay of the previous episode. There was no one there. There was no one there. There was like a sliver of a shadow the last second when we were turning and we hit the guy or the girl or the ghost. So I call that as a bug, an unfair thing. All right, let's see. So it's 22k. If we hire one more guy here, that will be 41k. That's amazing, isn't it? So it's not exactly times 2, so there's a bit of diminishing returns there. So I guess the more drivers you have, the less it would be. It won't be just times 2, times 3, but it's still not bad, right? Compared to getting 3k on the previous route to getting, how much here? 20k here. I'll take that. Yeah, that's good. So let's go with that. And then here, let's see, this is 19, this is 20. Yeah, they're pretty good. Wait a minute, this is 19, this is 20. Yeah, that's pretty good revenue. We can keep that there. The only thing is I'll be switching buses today. I'll be driving with the Cetra because I downloaded a skin, a bus wrap that you guys might like. Let me show you in a bit. Who is using the red Cetra? Okay, this guy. Not even sure if I need to do this, like if I need to swap it between that one and that one. Not sure if I need to do that, just so the 416 Cetra would be free for me. But anyway, just to be on the safe side. So before we go there though, I wanted to change the skin here because Chi Sports has been very helpful and very creative. He actually created a couple of bus skins. So if you're watching this, Chi, thank you very much for that. So let's remove that decal, male decal there. And you can actually change these two. So there's one skin for each bus. Just have to find which is which. I think you can determine it here. Yeah, I think it's this one. Or this one. One of those. Either that or that. And that's probably not it because the Clumsy buses in front is blocking the logos. It's probably this one. Or, one sec. Let me see. Yeah, I wish there was like an icon here, a text. So you can see what the file name of the wrap is. But I think it's this one. Yeah? Not too shabby, eh? Lots of CG logos. There's Cheeseword. So thank you for the wrap. Let's go with that. We'll get a few. We'll get a few. We'll lessen our money a bit, but I think that's a good compromise. Let's stick that there. Yeah, let's just assign these skins to the generic ones we have. So at least we have a more uniform fleet, right? There's something for the Iveco as well, but I can't remember which one it is. Is it this one? Maybe it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. This is perfect. For sure, this is the one for the Iveco. Yeah. And the one for, I'm not sure if there's one for the Urbino. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. Wasn't sure if I downloaded something. Oh, this one I think it is. Because that's perfect for the logo Clumsy buses. Yeah, it's this one. That's cool. It's pretty cool actually. Nice. So thanks, Chi. So we have a more uniform thing. This one I'm not sure I want to replace though. I really like this SG buses, so let's keep that for now. And to all the viewers from Singapore, hello. I'm glad you like this skin as well. And this one, I have something for our Fernbus fans. I'm always getting these comments from time to time that when will the next Fernbus video be released? And my answer there would be when the next update comes, which is the vegetation update for the Fernbus coach simulator. And until then, I think we can make a compromise. Yeah, let's remove that decal, and let's get something. Flixbus skin. I know this is not realistic. I mean, Flixbus is for coaches, not for city buses, but it looks pretty good. Yeah. So until then, at least we have something that resembles the Fernbus simulator. Yeah, a little bit in between. And also, let's add a decal here. Because I also was tweaking with the modding a bit. And I was working on a wrap, but it wasn't really looking good. Let me show you how it looks like. That's how it looks like. It's supposedly a blue and white thing, but the blue below is so little. It's mostly just like plain white looking. So it's a work in progress. And yeah, the CG logo is a bit not yet perfect, but yeah, this back one looks pretty good, huh? Maybe I'll make it a blue, white, blue. So blue at the top, blue at the bottom, and then white in the middle. That might look better than if we have a line there. That's a work in progress. But in the meantime, we can go with the Flixbus, and then we can have this decal. So I added a decal as well for the CG logo. Now the thing with the decals is if you're downloading something and you want it to be in its original colors, just make sure the primary color is black and the secondary color is white. And voila, you have the original color set. Yeah? So here, and also some tips in placing these decals. So when you're resizing them like that, it's a bit finicky, the controls. Till now, I'm not so sure how to make that work. But what I want is to resize it to small like that. And if you make it so small, if you look, it's hard to drag sometimes. This time it's still working, but you don't really need to click in the center. You can just click anywhere, like here, hold the mouse button, and you'll see it there. So you can resize it to as small as you want, as small as you can, and then you can move it anywhere you want. Like I click here, it goes there, and I can then make it as small as possible. Right, so we can actually put that there, but it's not really matching with the skin though, huh? But I still want to squeeze this in somehow. Maybe on the roof is a good compromise. Oh, that's super large. Yeah, that kind of works. Although we probably will not see it so much, but at least it's there, just hovering over us. The CG brand. Yeah? Okay, let's go with that. Let's go with this today. Flixbus. Why the heck not? Alright, let's go on the mission. Sorry about that delay. Was that 9 minutes? Yeah. 9 minutes fiddling around with the paint jobs. Why not? That's part of the game, right? Configuring our buses. Alright, so let's generate a route. This time we start from the main station. Oh, I have to assign a driver here. Crap. Main station to Schoberg Grounds to Spokes of the Business Park. Ah, that's this one. Okay, I see. Alright. So let's start here. Just go straight on the main road. 2 stops, yes. And then maximum of 7 stops. So we can also add this one even if it's not required. And then we can probably go the opposite way like this. or the opposite like that. Yes, so we can cover that area. And 5, maybe 6, something like that for a change. Yes, that's not bad. 12 minutes, that's not bad. And then let's assign a driver here. We'll have to remove our other guy in here with Doris and the Lion City. Oh, that's nice. So if we assign her here, that means we might see her doing the same route as us. Maybe, I don't know. Alright, but yeah, that should satisfy stuff like, right? Main station, 2 shower grounds, and 2 spokes. And after that, we should unlock this harbor already. Right, let's do this. I will be going with the Cetra. Yes, with the Flixbus and the CG logo up top. Random weather. Round trip, let's keep it short. Because we spent a lot of time fiddling around with the buses anyway. In the too early event, a lot of you guys recommended this to me. This might prevent us from being late. This might just work. Because I remember I got that late problem ever since I turned this on. So maybe when it's off, it will be less strict. And we won't have to spend all our time just waiting. Oh, it's a night drive. Alright, let's do this. Lock and open. How the heck do we take screenshots of this one now? That's a problem, but that's fine. From time to time we do this in these night drives, mix it up. Just have one bus here. Actually, this is pretty good because this is like, I guess, the closest thing we have to a coach. It doesn't seem too bus-like, except for these city bus-like, except for these chairs that face the opposite way. Anyway, let's go and board that. Reset this maybe. Go back a bit. Let us close the door first. There we go. Open the lights. Why is it still so dark, so bright here? Strange. Okay, let's do it like so. Open the windows a bit for some fresh air. It's really bright, huh? Speed limiter should be somewhere here. Where are you? Oh, I'll just press the hotkey. I can't find it. Must be hidden somewhere. Okay, that should be good. I was trying to find the switch, if something will flicker, but I didn't see anything. Good. Right, let's get going. Okay, there we go. It's not too bright anymore. There was just some light there in the... Oh, this might be a good shot. Wait one sec. There was just light in the garage. Actually, that gave me an idea. Let me pose up here somewhere where there's good lighting. It's quite hard to see the side mirror now. Hopefully we don't hit any lamps. But this is nice. Let us pause here. I need to open the door. Because we will take some nice photos first before we go on. Flixbus. Why not? Stop. We have the power here. This is tribute to our Fernbus fans. Don't worry, the series will be back when the update goes live. Not sure when that will be though. It all depends on the developers. There we go. And instead of going straight there, we found this out the last time, going through the main road instead. So we have more of a relaxing drive. Oh, I forgot to turn on my lights. There we go. Now the lights are on. I'm not sure if you've heard that before, but if you have your lights off and then you start your trip and start taking passengers in, they will actually complain. They'll say like, that's dangerous, or things like that. Actually, you know what? Let's do that experiment. I'm not sure if I've shown you that before. I'll turn off the lights. I'm not even sure if I'll get a penalty. Let's turn it off later when we get some passengers in, if I remember. And they'll complain. It's actually very nice. Love that glowing K there. Why is it a K if it's Cetra? Why is it not S? Not sure. And what country is Cetra from? Solaris is Polish, right? I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. But Cetra, I'm not sure. I just know it's a pretty famous brand. For city buses, at least. Yeah, I like this nighttime drive for a change. We always drive at daytime. So this would be a bit to change things up. And I should not be scared to step on the gas because I have my speed limiter on. Although, still have to take a look at that red light because we experimented last time that yes, actually beating the red light gets you a penalty. The game is strict enough for that. Although there is a bit of leeway when you're just passing through, like the moment it turns red and you're too fast and you go through, it's not that strict about that. It will just be strict when it's like this and you go. So there's a bit of grace period, which is nice. It's realistic enough for that. Here we are, close to the first stop. And yes, I got some tips from you guys telling me how to make it on time. But, and thank you for the tips, I really appreciate it. But I don't think I will follow all of them because they all involve something about rushing, you know? Stepping on the gas full always. Stopping abruptly, you know, making it arcadish. It kind of loses the simulation aspect when you do that. So I think I will just keep it realistic and to heck with being late or not. Because otherwise it would be too, yeah, it would seem like GTA instead of a simulator. 380. Good. Alright, let's see how the passengers will complain because of the no headlights thing. Look at that, 2 minutes till the next stop. That's just like a few blocks away, but we were given like 2 minutes for it. And that's when the too early event comes in. When you have the too early event turned on, you would have to wait till that turns to 0 before you can go. But this time, you can actually go forward. We can you don't need to wait for the timer to set to 0 before we move on, which is perfect because we'll need all the buffer we can get. And that's probably why before I was not so late, but ever since I turned that on, I was always late now because the buffer, we got rid of the buffer, so to speak. Get out of the way, please. See? Passengers complaining, I think you have your low beam off. How technical can they get?
Wow, perfect parking.
Yeah. Okay, let's turn on the headlights.
I'm still not sure if I wouldn't be faster by bike.
I'll make it sure. I'll make it sure. You will be faster by bus. Right? So we were 30 seconds ahead, but I can choose to go without incurring any penalty. So that will be like additional benefit. I'm also not sure if it's like if the timer itself resets when you have the too early event turned off, like if it resets fully or just based on the distance to the next stop.
Sure thing.
But I've seen some videos. I was watching Jay's video a couple of days ago, and I saw that he was just like, taking his time, checking tickets, going out of his seat, taking screenshots at whatnot. So it was all very chill, and yet he wasn't getting any penalties. So I think this is the way to go. Just turn off that darn thing, so we can chill and not make it GTA. Good. That seems so dark. It's not as dark. Strange. The mirrors seem a bit darker than usual, huh? Than normal. St. Valden Lido, so I have to turn left here. Please make it. Thank you. Yeah, the tips to make it in time is something like turn at 50, turn left, turn right at 50 kilometers per hour or something like that. So they were very, very efficient when it comes to leaving as much as possible, but as early as possible. But yeah, it was not very sim-like. It's very arcade-ish feels. So yeah, I'll skip it, take my time, and enjoy the drive. And hopefully you guys do too. Next stop. I love hearing the engine and how it gears up and gears down. Perfect timing. Not perfect positioning though. Why not? Oh yeah, I'm not so aligned. And there is no one here. So let's go. See, look at that, 1 minute early. And look at the next one, 5 minutes. Love it. Yeah, I'll be keeping this on. The too early event is too much of a stressor. It kind of defeats the purpose of this beautiful chill game.
Hey, long time no see. How was your vacation in Sunny Springs?
Oh, it was awesome.
And also I got an input from a real bus driver from the previous video. What was his name? Oh, sorry. Was it Xanadu?
Book a vacation there for next year.
Sorry if I got your name wrong, but thank you for the inputs. He said that in real life,
I hate the commercial breaks in winter crash.
bus
They always
drivers,
come right after a cliffhanger.
well, at least from his country, bus drivers don't really get penalized if they're late. They just have to maybe report it, announce it, include it in the reports, and maybe explain why they're late. And if it's not their fault, then maybe if it's like huge traffic or some other reason, then it shouldn't be a big thing. And it shouldn't be taken against their scores, their salary or anything like that. And he had, and I actually pinned that comment of his that just take your time, just keep it safe, don't mind the time. And that's actually a very good advice. That's what I'm going to do. And the only irritating thing about that, with the too early event turned on, is you will always get that buzzer, that like that that hateful buzzing sound when you're too late, whenever you stop at the next bus stop, which is kind of irritating. So this is much better. Just turn off early events, have ample time, and be able to enjoy the drive and drive realistically and safely. and be able to look at the pedestrian lane very well. Make sure we don't hit any more passengers. This was really quick. Is that already 12 minutes? Wow. It's amazing. I like this. I like this. So I think we'll keep the too early event turned off for now, because I think the game is flawed when it comes to calculating the time to the next bus stop. It's a bit too the calculation is a bit too tight. It's a bit too optimistic. Doesn't factor in traffic maybe, or it always factors in that you're driving at full speed, something like that. So unless they fix that or change the logic, or keep it turned off. Look at that, perfect timing and perfect stopping position.
Goodbye.
It's not really perfect timing because it's too early, but no, let's remove that from our vocabulary. Right? There's no such thing as too early in this trip. It is just perfect or late. You know what? Since we have enough time. Oh, my TrackIR is acting up. Let's go and do a quick check before we arrive at our next bus stop.
What?
Our last bus
Of
stop.
course. Here you go. Here you go.
No fare dodgers in this bus. Or maybe they've left already. Good. Moving on. Thank you. Oh. This is a really nice bus. Sure not to hit that guy, thank you. This area is always filled with roadworks, huh? Can't even remember if those are like dynamically made. Like if the roadworks are always there, or it's like a random event.
Thank you.
Not too shabby.
Winter of Passion is such a great series. Do you think Guns will ever come back?
Starbucks cups for the win. Is that good? Let's check each one. I think we're good now. Yes, no more garbage. Thank you. Thank you for riding with Flixbus City Bus Edition. Maybe close the door first. Thank you. And then we turn right at the next intersection, not at this one. And when we turn right, keep your eyes peeled because we might run into a passenger yet again. I would hate if that happens. So let's see, any passengers nearby? Not here, not there. Seems like we're good. Okay, we're good. And in here, there is one guy crossing there, but I think he's a bit too far. I think if we just speed up a little, we should not need to worry about him at all. Thank you. Very bright lights here in the garage, which makes sense. Good. Parking brake. Neutral. Whoa. That's buggy. Oh, look at that. That's interesting. If I hit my brakes while I'm at neutral, it actually gases up. Both ways. If I hit the gas, it revs. If I hit the brakes, it revs. But if I set it to drive, it doesn't. Very weird. Anyway. Turn off the passenger and the cockpit. No. The cashier lights. Close the window. Close the headlights. Close the engine. Why is that still on? Right? I forgot to open the door again. I always forget to open the door. Let's close this up first, lock it. And we're good. Thank you. Nice. Look at that, level 11 on that bus. Maximum number of drivers who can service a stop. Ah, I see. Okay. 12k. One fare dodger, okay. We didn't catch that guy. That's fine. We earned 68k there, not too bad. We have 265,000 now. Ooh, and we finished this one. Oh, we are also earned the 90,000 additional. So that's why we earned so much money. Prepare yourselves.
Work,
there you go.
Just as I've come to expect. The harbor is now all yours.
This area.
Many of the workers there are locals from all over town. I'm sure they'll be happy to hear that they'll soon be able to rely on public transport to get them to work on time in the morning and home safely in the evening.
I could convince the municipality to offer you another bonus if you manage to connect the residential.
We get the picture. We get the picture. All right, let's have a look. If we want to buy the bendy bus, this one, Citaro G, we need 420. And Jay gave me a tip. Maybe we can actually sell our Citaro K. That's only going to be 54k though. That's like half price. I don't think that's going to be worth it because our driver is earning like 20k a week. So that's like 3 weeks for this guy. Instead of selling him, yeah, I think long term this would be better if we just keep him there because the sell price is too low. We can sell something else. But just to get that, like the Iveco is 297 or the Solaris is 157. And if we do that, if we sell either of these two, the Iveco might be the best to sell in terms of price. We will be able to buy the bendy bus then, Citaro G. Let me know if you guys are okay with that. Selling either the... Let me know in the comments if you want to sell. And if you want to sell, do you want to sell the Iveco or the Solaris or Bino? Okay, let me know. I'll be waiting for your comments. Anyway, we'll keep it short for now. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope you had a nice ride. Finally, we're not late anymore. We know the secret. Too early events turned off. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button, and comment and share with your friends. And make sure to check out my Patreon page as well for some more insights on the backgrounds, struggles, achievements, and some personal stuff when it comes to this channel that I've been maintaining. And maybe you can support that as well, as low as $1 a month. Of course, I plug it in. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Catch you in the next one. And yes, the Patreon link is in the video description. Catch you in the next episode. Clumsy busing, and bye-bye.